So this is the third time that I've made this tutorial. I'm going to jump right into it, but the other two just didn't work, even though I finished both of them. So to get started on number 4. Okay, so I got this in the foundation sampler set that I received from Sephora. I had mentioned in my last haul, this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I have the shade 22N Light Neutral, and I've actually tried this out a couple times. I'm still not going to be a foundation girl, but I really like the natural effect that this foundation gives. So I'm going to take a bit on my hand, and a friend of mine who had watched my last tutorial asked if I could do this part on film while recording. So I will. So I just use my hands for this. Just gonna rub it all over my face, my eyes. And the warmth from my hands is helping this to blend. And I'm going to rub this in for quite a long time. So I just got back from 10 days up north. It was excellent. I just took a super duper hot long shower. That's the thing about being up north. It's amazing. I love waking up there. I love the campfires every night. I love the long days by the water in the sunshine. I'm just pressing this in. But you just never, ever, ever feel clean up there, no matter how many showers you take. So I'm just gonna have a look in my mirror, close up, like how that looks. And again, I am really impressed with how natural this looks on the skin. I've had such bad experiences with foundations before where they break up, and when I'm at work, sometimes I coach, sometimes I do clubs, and I exercise while I'm there, and I've had it just break up all over my face. This is the Hourglass Veil. I'm just putting this over my eyelids just to prep them. Put a little bit on my chin. I recently received my purchase from the Sephora Sale. I'm going to be using some of those products today, which I'm looking forward to. I got the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered Shadow Palette. It is so beautiful. I will show you momentarily. I'm going to take my Anastasia foundation stick in the shade Shadow. I'm just going to throw that on my cheeks like I do. Then I'm going to spray a foundation brush. Yeah, so as I mentioned, I did this twice already, and it's so disappointing when the filming was for nothing, the recording. Am I showing my age by using the word film? When the recording's for nothing. But I mean, it gave me some practice. I did like how both looks turned out. The first one I did more based on the outfit I was wearing that day, which was a blue chambray jumper, and it looked really nice, so I did a bit of a pink theme. And then the last one was used a bit of my Sephora purchases, and I had received the Sephora Favorites palette, the eye one with all the mascaras and the liners, and you also received the Urban Decay shadow in Half Baked. It's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful color. That is a purchase, that set, the Sephora Favorites, that I do not regret at all. You know, sometimes you regret a purchase afterwards. I do not. I'm very happy with it. I was thinking if I felt a little wild and crazy today, I might actually give one of the liners a try. The Fenty one, the packaging on that is beautiful, but I'm not very good at liner, so I don't know. Okay, so I've got that on. I will take my dim light Hourglass. I'm just going to pat that on top of here. I also got some e.l.f. cream to powder blush in a pot from Winners when I was away. I just went out one day just to pick up a few groceries while I was up north, and I popped into Winners. And so I might put that on. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling after I start the eye look. So I was thinking I might do the singing today while I do the eye look. In the last video that I had to cancel, I did it on the lip, and I could still sing, but it was a little awkward watching my finger go across my lip as I was singing. So I might do that now. So I'm going to be using as I mentioned, the Huda Beauty Oh, here she is. It's a stunning, stunning eye palette. I'm so happy with it. But that's the Rose Gold Remastered. I'm going to be using that on my eyes today. And I will sing while I do it. And then I will wrap up this tutorial. I hope you enjoy the singing. Holding on your rope, got me 10 feet off the ground. I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make a sound. You tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, you tell me that you're sorry, didn't think say that it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Take another chance, take a fall, take a shot for you. I need you like a heart needs a beat, but it's nothing new. Yeah, I loved you with a fire red, now it's turning blue. And you say, sorry like an angel, heaven let me think was you. But I'm afraid it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. Yeah. I'm holding on your rope, got me 10 feet off the ground. So for those of you that didn't know, that was Apologize by One Republic. I'm enjoying these shadows so far. I'm just putting some pigment on right now. So the colors I've used so far are Sandalwood, Demure, and Suede. And they are all browns, neutrals. A little bit reddish on some, a little bit pink on the other. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take, that was rose gold that I put on the outer portion of my lid. I'm going to take a little bit of one called Trust Fund, and I'm going to put that on the inner portion of my lid. The pigments are very beautiful, very reflective. And then I actually think what I'll do is I'll pop a different shade right in the center. And I think what I will put in the center is maybe, I would go for Moon Dust, but I'm going to go for Blessed, which is right here. This is Moon Dust, but I think I'll stay for in the golden shade right in the center. And you may not even be able to see that it's golden, but I want to complement the copper business that I have going on there. So I don't want to put anything too light. And then what I'll do is I will take my fluffy brush that I use for anything. I would call it a blending brush, but really I just use it for every single thing. And I will go back over what I've done so far. And then I'm going to take my big face brush. I'm going to take some of my Hourglass powder, and I'm going to use it to dust away some business that I have going on over here. And I don't do anything too meticulous here. All I'm doing is sweeping it away until I'm happy. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll have a wipe, but I figure for today, blending it away like this is okay. And I feel like I might need a little something just in the corners there just to deepen it, but I want to keep this short again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little more of suede, which is the brown up here beside the black. And I'll just put it right in the corners. Right there. And then I probably will have to dust away a little bit again, but I don't mind. I'm probably also going to put something in the corners just to give it a little pop. I also like to take that brush, go up top there. What I sometimes will do, and I'll do it for you today just to show you, is I'll take that dim light powder, and I used it as a shadow in one of my last tutorials, but sometimes I'll take it across the top just to kind of meld everything together up there. Happy with that. And I think it would make sense, even though if I was doing it on a regular day, to save the inner corner to last, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I will do it now. I think I'm going to go with the moon dust on that one. That was the one I had wanted to use in the center, but I thought it might be too light for the center. So I will use it for the inner corner. It's very, very pretty. And I will clean that up as well with a Q-tip, as I always do. And I feel like now that I have this eye look going, that the peach colored e.l.f. Creamed powder blush that I had, it's not really going to go with this look, so I'm not going to use it for today. What I'll do is I'll probably just use my Natasha Denona Blush and Glow that I've used in quite a few of the other tutorials. Because I told you, I don't lie, I use those products over and over again. I don't have a million products. It would be much too expensive to do that. Right now I'm just looking for the brush. There it is. It's a shorter one, so. Okay, so I'm going to use the highlighter first. It's funny, if I was feeling like I could actually use that inner corner from the Huda palette as a highlight. It's very, very beautiful. Now that's giving off quite a white cast right now, but that's fine because I'm actually going to go in with the blush now. And I'm going to use quite a bit of that blush just to put some glow back into my look. What I might also do, I'm going to be putting my bangs down, so I'm not worrying too much about my forehead. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my dim light that I've already used, that I used on my eyes, that I used on my cheeks. I'm going to use that again right here. I really like the color that it puts back into everything. And then I think I will be highlighting, not so much highlighting, but just wanting to separate my brow from the rest of my lid. So I will be going into my brow bone with a lighter color. Just going to grab the appropriate brush for that. Let's see if this has anything on it. Okay. I think I will go into bubbly for that one. I didn't want to highlight, but I'm going to go right here. Bubbly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap that off on my hand first because I really don't want too much color there. I just want to get some of the shadow, the darkness of the shadow away from my brow. That has a little bit of a tinge to it, but that is okay. Okay, so what I will do now is I'm going to give this a try. I got French Silk by MAC. Beautiful lipstick bullet. But I have a feeling it's going to be too pink for the look. You never know. It might work. I actually had this lipstick on in one of the tutorials that did not work out after I had recorded it all. And afterwards, I had been a little bit disappointed because I also got a new Buxom lip gloss, the lip polish. This color's in Celeste, or the name of this shade is Celeste. It's a peachy sparkle lip polish. I'm gonna put that on. And then I still have to put some mascara on. I'm almost done. But what I think I'm going to do is I'd like to see something underneath my eyes in this look, just because I feel that the top of my lid looks a little heavy. So I'm going to I'm going to dip back into the Rose Gold Remastered. And I think I'm going to go into Sandalwood, which is a terracotta, in my opinion, brown shade. I'm just going to take a Q-tip because I don't want too much fallout on this. I don't have to do too much cleanup here. And I am being gentle here. Might not look like I am. I'm going to go into Cocoa, which is almost a burgundy brown. Same palette, Rose Gold Remastered. And I thought I was going to regret this purchase. And then I will go into Suede. And after I blend all of this together, what I will do is I will take a clean Q-tip and I will just wipe under all three colors. And I'm also going to take that pencil brush that I used to highlight the inner corners. I'm going to go back into Bubbly. And I'm just going to bring that inner corner highlight a little bit further along than I normally would. Now I will take that clean Q-tip. I will drag it across here. I shouldn't use the word drag, but I will gently wipe it across here. I'm just putting a slight amount of pressure for anyone who thinks I might be ruining the future of my skin around my eyes. And then I see that I have a tiny, tiny bit of fallout under here. I'm just going to swipe that away. So I like how that looks, and I know that my brows are looking a bit light, but as I said, I'm going to be putting my bangs down. Giving everything a spray with just water. Then I'm going to grab my lash curler, my Tarte lash curler. And if it's not obvious by now, I decided to pass on the liner. I have a feeling I will mess everything up if I touch one of the liquid liners. So I'm just going to leave it for now. And I actually got quite a few liners in the Sephora Favorites, the eye one that I just got. But you know what? It's out of arm's reach right now. And I don't want to go off camera. Might seem a little bit rude. So yeah, the time at the cottage was amazing. I love being able to get away, and you know what? It's so nice to get away with the kids because I find over the summer the devices become their best friends, and we didn't bring them at all. Not an iPad to be found up at the cottage. And for myself, I did bring my phone. However, the Wi-Fi from the resort that we were staying at, the Wi-Fi did not reach the location that I was in. So I had to either go to the main building or walk outside to access it. And in case you haven't noticed from my previous videos, I'm rather frugal. I don't have a huge data plan. I just have enough, and I tend to use Wi-Fi a lot. And because I didn't have full-time access to it while I was up there, I also had a chance to disconnect for quite a few hours throughout the day, and I loved it. Don't get me wrong, I like to check my Facebook makeup lovers group, and I went on to check the Sephora Sale quite a few times just to make sure I didn't miss out on anything. But other than that, I was unplugged. I took pictures of my kids using my phone just for the memories, but I wasn't worried about posting them anywhere, tagging people in them. I just did it so I could freeze those special moments and have them for the kids to look at when they get older. Just take my bangs down now. Oh, that was the L'Oreal Telescopic, the carbon black that I've used in almost all of my videos. Take my clip out, give my bangs a little shimmy here. I kept my hair in a braid because I'm losing light. It's getting darker and darker here now, so it's actually 6:30 at night here. Whereas earlier in the summer, obviously, it was bright until sometimes, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. I had to hurry to get this done. So that's the look for today. I think I'll just give this one more quick blend here, guys. But as I said, I'm really, really happy with that palette that I purchased. I was worried afterwards. I thought, oh no, Sephora Sale purchase regret. I didn't need that. I don't know if I'll use it, but you know what? I love it. I'll just show it to you one more time. So it's the Rose Gold palette. It's the remastered version. Some people swear by the first one. I never had it until I had the new nudes. I wasn't really into the Huda Beauty shadows. Not because I didn't like them, just I had never experienced. But after I got the new nudes, I loved it. When I saw these, I thought they were so beautiful. And this does not disappoint. It's fabulous. Not sponsored. Bought it with my own money. No affiliation. And that's the tutorial. Glad to be back. I hope this one works out. And I hope to see you in my next video. If you have any questions at all, any suggestions, any constructive feedback or positive comments, feel free to share them down below. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day. Bye.